I still go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves.
Well, I tell myself I'm just a guy who's been down on his luck his whole life. And I feel like I'm led by the blind, by the blind. Well, I met the devil one Saturday night. Grabbed a bottle when I came alive. What happens when I follow line? It's just life. What's going on, Micro? How you doing, bro? Miss Garrett, how you doing? How y'all doing today? How y'all week going so far? Mary Grow and me, my Tennessee family, how you doing? How's life? You good? How's them figs growing? Sweet Ree, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate all the support, Sweet Ree. That means a lot. You're a great person. Great person. Your week's been nice. That's good. You doing good? That's great. Case in 55, thanks for coming. It seems to be growing slow. Yeah, it takes a minute to get what you transplant into the ground, and yeah, it's gonna take them a minute to get established. But once they start growing, they gonna start growing. My when I planted my desert king, it just took off, man. It took off, but we had rain for like in the next 2 days after I planted it. It's a pretty good amount of rain, so I think that helped a lot. That yellow long neck, when I planted it, it just really now started growing. That Tiger Panache, though, when I planted it the first of spring, it took about 3-4 weeks before it actually started putting out new growth. But once it did, it started putting out a lot of new growth. Man, it's about, I don't know, I got it. It was probably about maybe a foot, I would say. I say now it's probably about 4 foot. Into the ground, they had figs on them. Yeah, it's probably gonna take it a while before it get acclimated. Sandra, how you doing? How y'all doing today? You know, just get it off your chest. You got anything you want to get off your chest, or you got something going on your channel you want somebody to know, everybody to know about? The link is pinned to the top of the chat. I just need to see your face in the back. I don't know. I was thinking about one of the, I don't know. It just come back to, it just flashed to me today for some reason. I was thinking back when I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. Can you remember the time when you were so cocky and it backfired on you? I remember when I was 12. I was 12 because I was playing baseball. Because that next year I was gonna have to move up to another league, and I was so cocky because I thought I was good. I thought I was good. Me and my cousin of mine, we started like mid-season. They was in last place. We came all the way back. We was in third place, and I always get either when I go up to bat, I either get a home run or at least get on third base. So I was cocky. We come up to my bat. We had two people on base. We was playing the number one team. We come all the way back from last place team to number one team. I mean, to the third place team. We was playing the number one team, and I was up the bat. Dude, I just knew I was cocky. I was cocky. I was too cocky. Dude, I hit a pop fly and got caught, and that was the end of the game. And we lost by 1 point. Because I was up there being cocky. Bro, what's going on, bro? Yeah, that's sometimes cockiness will come back and bite you in the butt. That's one time it did me. Light box going off too much. Fix that. First coming up is my brother Jake Freak. What's going on, bro?
What's up?
You know, one time when you was your cockiness came back and to bite you in your butt. You remember one of them times? Corey, what's going on, bro?
No, I don't try to get cocky.
You don't, man, everybody get cocky every once in a while.
Nah, I back mine up.
You know, sometimes it comes back to bite you in the butt. That's one time it came back to bite me in my butt.
I don't know. Even when as a young fella, no, I can't think of nothing. Chill.
Oh, well, I know one.
I'm listening.
The one you just talked about, was it this morning on Mr. T with the T?
Huh?
The one you were just talking about this morning on Mr. T with the T. Was it this morning or yesterday morning?
Enlighten me, bro. Enlighten me.
You remember when you was telling Bro Farmer you have to
Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Hey, well, that's just hey.
You had some nice sized melons.
Yeah. Well, hey, he took him over. I couldn't. Hey, I had to bow out gracefully. Just tell
Tori said you fight alligators for a living.
We ain't worried about like
I don't know if it's a blessing. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. Mine just now started putting on melons.
Well, mine, I don't. It was just too hot, really, because I covered mine up and everything, and I uncovered them and everything just to take and look at them. Man, they were split up. One seeping some white stuff up out of it, and everything. I said, let me go on. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I got two small ones that look like acorns. I just went ahead and pulled them up. I said they might be some good. I don't know.
Shandy, 2003. Thanks for coming. Man, I don't know if like I said, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. Mine just now started putting on melons. And we've been getting some cool temperatures for the last 4 or 5 days. It ain't been nothing. Low, mid 70s. I think today we got up to like 82, 83.
Yeah, today wasn't that hot. But when I planted the seeds, then we had all that rain. It rained for about 2 weeks straight. And then after the rain, the sun started beating up on it and everything. I don't know, man. But hey, it's good when you just yo, bro. Just make sure you keep the crown in Georgia. Hey, we know Texas won't get it, so we ain't worry about that.
Texas.
Yeah.
Are you talking about David?
Texas ain't gonna get it. Yeah.
You talking about David? That's the only one I know in Texas.
And you know Tory ain't doing nothing, so we ain't got to worry about him.
Tory said you fight alligators for a living.
Well, it paid the bills.
Y'all got alligators down there in Georgia?
Hey, I tell you what. You let an alligator come running around and there ain't no law enforcement or game warden around. You see a alligator floating in the water with no tail.
Y'all got alligators down in Georgia?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, boy. Cut that fella and put on the grill. That's some good eating. I fry it up.
You said you better leave Texas alone.
Ain't nothing in Texas but stairs and queers. At least that's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
They got a lot of
Shannon,
cows down there in Texas, boy. It's hot down there though. It's hot.
yeah.
Hot. Hot.
They reaching up trying to touch the sun. We in the sun. They reaching up trying to catch it, trying to touch the sun and everything. How you doing, Shanny?
I wouldn't mind going back to Texas in the wintertime. Alligator was on the menu when I was in New Orleans.
Yeah, hey, alligator some good meat, girl. It's some good
Yeah, I
meat.
had well,
You
if
gonna
it's,
read?
you know, I bought it. I got it at a restaurant one time. It was supposed to be alligator tail. I don't know if it was or not. Tastes like chicken to me,
Well, it's. I went to
and then tastes no fishy taste to it.
I forgot this place in Savannah we went. I was it in Savannah? Anyway, we went to this one spot and the people was around the corner. They was at the door all the way around the corner. You had to wait to get in to eat. And I got some alligator from them, and it was all kind of soft and everything. And then I got it again from somewhere else. Now it was nice and firm, and oh man, alligator some good eating. And I don't know what you do, girl. I don't know what you do.
It was a bit chewy.
It depends.
Like I said, when I ate it, it was deep fried and a little bite size.
Right.
Good. I mean, it wasn't chewy really.
It depends on who cook it, because the first time I had it was a little chewy. It was a little chewy. But the second time I had it, it was right.
How you doing? If you new here, if you type TN or chat, TN or passion in the chat, it'll drop your link. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you got anything you want to get off your chest, or if you got anything on your channel you want people to know about, you can come on in the back and I just need to see your face.
Good eat. Oh, Helly says some good eating.
Lord.
Good. Oh, good evening. I'm sorry. I got him.
Got an Olympian fig this morning. I saw LSU purple tree. Yes, sir. I got both of those. And I'll tell you, Olympian, if you put it in ground, I say about your 4th year, even if you're in a cold climate and to die back, about your 4th year, it's going to start throwing off a pretty good sized figs and a lot of them. And LSU purple, by this 3rd year, it's going to really start showing out.
Oh, Mary Grow with me. She predicting Tennessee gonna snatch that watermelon crown.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Bayou Sugar Garden, thank you for coming.
I'm glad you got somebody in your corner, Odom.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Tennessee ain't gonna do too.
Hey, it's a lot more people on here from my area than what you know. Me, Grow with the Hudson, she in my area. What's her name? Angela.
Hey, they be hiding. They don't want nobody to know they from Tennessee. They be hiding. They be hiding in the bushes.
We in Tennessee, we the type of folks that we like to sit back and watch. So we sit back and watch and pick our spot. That's what we do. We gotta pick out the right spot.
Bayou Sugar Gardens. How you doing, sis?
That's a long time. You know, sometimes they'll start producing early. It all depends. conditions, you know, the food, the sunlight.
Uh-huh.
Under the hair dryer trying to get my wig. Natural
Yeah.
hair straight. I was like,
Now, now that
I'm from New Orleans and have eaten alligator many times. He said, you eaten alligators many times.
yay.
Rudy, thanks for coming.
To bring back up like Tori said on Bay, what's her name? Bay Sugar Garden, Bayou Sugar Garden. She did her first live. Hey, she was nervous, and next thing you know, time flew by. She said,
That's always natural.
"Yeah." I told her, I said, well, it's been an hour. And she said, "An hour already?" See, when you come up nervous, and then people come in, jump in, and
Yeah.
run
It's a
with
whole
you.
lot better. It is a
Hey,
whole lot better when people come up.
right. It flies by. It flies by. I'm under the hair dryer trying to get my wig straight. I live in Southern California, but I'm from New Orleans and have eaten alligator many times. Go ahead, Haley. Rooted in essential oils. How you doing?
Yeah, it goes by fast, boy. I'll never forget my first one. I was nervous. Then I had a little iPad. And I couldn't get the camera to flip around, so that made me even more nervous. I was like, "Oh Lord, no sir."
Well, that's the thing. Oh Lord, let me get this light fixed. Too much light in my face.
Yeah, them lights get hot too, boy. I gotta back them things up. I can't. Ugh. Good evening. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
I got one of them neon lights. It's not bad, but hey.
No alligator, snakes, or sharks.
Oh yeah, I done have a snake too.
You done had a snake before too?
Yeah.
Not me. No shark either. Hey, groundhog, uh, crawfish. Everybody eat crawfish.
Yeah.
Squirrel, rabbit, uh, the little birds we used to hunt. Quail.
Yeah. You pick figs with your daddy. All my figs are gone. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing out there now. Only thing I got out there is some passion fruit. I'm waiting for that to start wrinkling up.
Oh, figs are delicious. Them probably was overripe. You said they was under the tree. Yeah, they don't fell off. They was overripe. You not eating crawfish? Crawfish pretty good. Ain't much meat on it.
Hey, crawfish ain't nothing but another shrimp.
Just suck it. It's pretty much gone. Throw a little hot sauce in there. That's what we do. Throw a little hot sauce in there.
Hmm.
I tell you what though, at roast groundhog, man, that's a pretty good eating right there, boy.
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
That's a pretty good eating. Groundhog pretty good. I'm telling you. Turtle, snapping turtle.
I had turtle when I was 6 years old.
Patty, thank you for coming.
How you doing, Miss Patty? I had turtle when I was 6 years old, and I tasted it, spit it out, and went and fed the stuff to the dog.
My girl used to make some fried turtle, boy. She don't know she used to mix it with some rice and make this gravy to put on top of it. I don't know, man. It was good. It was good. Let's get the meat out of the crawfish. I don't eat it. Too much gross and no meat.
No, the figs were on the tree. I
The
had
feet was on the tree.
the Leaves I never knew about that. That white cream probably got
That
on them.
latex. That
Yeah,
latex.
that's what irritate folks.
Yeah, yeah. Some people it bothers. Some people, most people, some people it bothers. It don't bother me.
It don't bother me either.
It's like a peach though. If I take a peach and rub a raw peach on my face break out like crazy.
That's because you ain't no real country boy, man.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Turtle
Nah.
soup, crawfish, yes to me both. I mean, bayou, baby, for sure.
Good night, bro. You and the sis get some sleep.
Oh, I remember when it was a little creek down by my aunt's house. That's where we used to go play all the time and catch crawfish and tadpoles and all that. Oh man, her neighbor had two big rockwellers, a female and a male. Mrs. T, thank you for coming. A female and a male. And we was going out to the creek, man. Tamika Davis, thank you for coming. Oh, happy birthday, Miss Davis.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss
I think her
Davis.
birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
We was down at the creek, man. We was going down into the creek. We was gonna try to do some little fishing. Don't you know we seen one of them dogs head down there?
dog head.
Yeah, and come to find out like 2 or 3 days later that they caught an alligator down there. I guess it got too big and somebody let it turn it loose down there. And man, it was crazy. Yeah, we walked up on a Rockweller's head. It was the male dog. It was his head right there on the bridge. It was crazy.
Rooted in essential oils. I doubt if he was in Georgia when he did that.
African Dreaming. Good night, fam. I appreciate you coming.
Well, this is Frugal Mama. How you doing?
Rubbing peaches on my face. Yeah, I learned not to do that no more. I did that when I was young. I was real young. I remember walking down the streets in the Pride. I was going to my grandmama's house. I don't know. I was taking peaches down there for something. Weddings with Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming. I was taking peaches, boxes of peaches down into my grandmama. And I don't know, for some reason, something told me I was throwing one up in the air. Something told me just rub it across my face, and that's what I did. My whole face was
In the
broke
backyard
out,
farm. How you doing, bro?
LP, thank you for coming. Hey, Sunday.
You was playing with it and something just told you rub it against your face.
Yeah, brother, I don't know what I did. I did it. My face broke out like crazy.
I'm just trying to figure that one out. Pause. I'll let it go.
My face broke out like crazy. I never did that again.
So just eating a peach, do you break out from it? On the
No,
lips and stuff?
no, it's just that fuzzy stuff on the peach. And that irritates my skin for some reason. I got
That's-
sensitive skin anyway.
Hey. Some of y'all be like that.
My skin I ain't got no leather skin. That stuff is pretty sensitive.
And that comes with time. That comes with time.
What?
Leather skin. That comes with time.
If it ain't got here by now, it ain't coming. I think
Well,
all that my mama told me keep baby lotion and stuff on your face, baby lotion there.
Nah, I don't want to be going around with baby lotion all on my face all day. No, I pass.
How you put it on in the morning before you get up and go, and when you going to work, put that baby lotion on.
Nah.
Right after you get out of the shower. Keep it
Don't.
nice and smooth. Try
Now,
to.
I learned that baby oil and lotion and stuff can get you off work when you want to.
Baby oil, lotion.
Yeah. I take when I used to work out and everything, lifting weights back in the day, and you put the oil on and all that stuff, and it make you sweat and all that. So I went to work one day, and I wasn't thinking, and I rubbed some lotion all on my arms, face, neck, and all that stuff, going to work, and it was burning up in there. It had to be about 105 in the building, and I started sweating. Boss man ran over to me. He said, "You all right? You all right?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good." I was feeding inmates at the time. Next thing you know, I got a phone call and where I was working at, "Hey, you need to come down front." I went down front. The old boy said, "Hey, you need to go home." I said, "What?" I said, "I ain't got no time." He said, "You need to go home." I said, "No problem." They thought I was sick. I left the place, went and got my fishing pole, went fishing and everything, caught me on some fish, went back home. Hey, I was chilling. They said if I pass out, they didn't want me to pass out on the job. So they sent me home.
They don't want you pass out. So they
Yeah.
thought you was sick. You need
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
baby oil
Yeah. Man, you think I didn't use that from then on?
on.
Shoot. 30,
No.
page transplant general.
I think for my fall, the only thing I really got out right now is what? I planted some peas, but they ain't coming up good. I planted some carrots, uh, green beans, some more onions. That's about all I got. Probably the only thing left I'm gonna plant though is some collards, some collard greens, and some cauliflower,
Hmm.
and maybe some spinach. I love spinach.
Yeah.
Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man. You remember that cartoon? I used to love that cartoon growing up. I used to watch that all the time. We could get hurricanes
Just
up to California every season. Ooh. Black Guns and Garden. I appreciate you coming.
I'm trying to find something if you see if you know about this fruit, this plant. I took a picture of it on my phone. Where you at? Where you at?
Having a need to go fishing can be a sickness. I swear it can. That's something I gotta do more of, man. Fishing, I say that all the time. I really do. I always get busy doing something else. It seems like just ain't enough time in the day anymore. Where I'm from, Tennessee,
Do you ever heard of a hog peanut?
hog peanut.
Yeah. I was out there today weeping over my watermelons and stuff, and what I thought was an okra, and I said okra should have been on there by now, but I did it. Well, ain't no okra on there. I took a picture of it, and it came up American hog peanut.
American hog peanut.
Yeah,
I ain't never heard that before. I know
yeah,
bro what I eat said that you know how people you get if you let your okra get overgrown, he said you just bust them open and get the seeds out of them. He said you can eat them just like peas.
right,
I didn't know that. Probably cook them, just eat them just like peas.
right.
I love peas, man. It's as far as greens, the only thing really greens that I eat, tuna greens, spinach is my favorite off top. Spinach, I love spinach, but it's got to be cooked spinach. Uh, collard greens, I don't know, peas, green beans if they cook. Oh, my wife made some green beans the other night, man. That'll make you slap somebody. That was
Uh
so good. That was so good. That make you slap somebody. She fried them with some bacon off in there and some salt and pepper. Oh my god. Oh, that was so good.
oh. When cooked, the roots and seeds found underground are edible. Hmm. I'm gonna have to search this one out some more.
What are you talking about?
The American hog peanut. I
I
was
never
reading
heard
on.
of American hog peanut. I heard
I
of
was
regular
reading on.
peanut. I ain't never
When
heard of it.
cooked, the roots and seed found underground are edible.
They talking about regular peanuts. That's how peanuts grow in the ground.
Right. This is a hog peanut. And I don't remember planting no hog peanut. I threw some okra down.
They gonna mix the seeds up where you got your seeds from.
Hmm. That's something I'm gonna have to work on.
To work on that night box. It's going off way too much.
But getting it off my, I think the only thing I got to get off my chest is me going out there and destroy that garden. I want to get on. I want to get on the track to put the bush hog on and just ride through all that stuff out there. I
You
want
just
to.
ready to plow it up and start your fall garden.
Nah, uh,
Yeah, I put some greens out there, man. Some greens. You
I,
eat beets?
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't eat beets, so I don't grow them.
I just want to go ahead and just tear that whole place up out there. But before I got to take that, I got ground cover and I got some hoses up under there, so I got to do the work of taking all that out first before I start chopping it all up.
I'm gonna pull out all of these garden boxes I got right here in the front of my blueberries. Pull them out and just like make it one big row. I'm gonna fence that whole area in. Redo my grape area. Move some of them grapes out. Move all the rose bushes out.
My, I ain't gonna
And find
touch my,
something else I can plant.
I ain't
You
gonna
love a
touch my
good beet?
blueberries.
I can't
Them
stand
fellas.
beets. I mean, my mama used to try to make me eat beets. Ugh. She used to be at the table for hours trying to eat them nasty things, man. I couldn't eat it.
I always eat them boiled, but I heard lately on here a lot of people said grilling them was good.
On a violet day Bordeaux, is it in the ground? Because, man, mine is growing like a madman. It
Mine,
got all the way back to, I say it got back to about 6 inches on 3 branches. And now I bet it's about 5 foot now. It's pushing off figs now, but I mean, it's too late in the season. I don't think we'll have enough time to ripe. I don't know. They might. I might be able to get a few. I didn't get none last year. Last year was the first year I planted it. I planted it last year. It was probably about I don't know, about a foot tall.
shit, all this rain we was having, my Bardo died.
I planted some onions and some beets. Yo, what that?
My Bardo,
Your violet died?
yeah. I'm trying to figure out how it got dry, but all that rain we had, and it's been raining at night.
And figs. This is what I do for my figs. If you got it in the ground, what I'll do every year. The beginning of the season when they first start showing growth, a lot of growth, I'll go ahead, put a bunch I put cardboard down.
Right.
Then I put a bunch of compost. Then I might, if I got any 10, 10, 10 or 20, 20, 20, whatever. 20, 30, 30, whatever it is. The higher the better. I sprinkle that around inside the compost. Then I put my wood chips on top. And I just water it in real good. And then I say about July, I'll do the same thing again.
Hmm. Well, my big fig tree out there, it sits in water.
You
That
just
fella
be
sits in water,
it
and
was
it produced good and everything.
figs, most of them come from like, over in the Mediterranean and stuff like that, where it's real dry. So most of the time they like it better when it's real humid and dry.
Regenerative Life, Wayne, how you
Hey,
doing, bro?
Virginia, thanks for coming. Yours is in a pot. Figs grow fast too. You might need to up pot it.
That's the one I did the video on, them three little figs that came in a 1 inch pot. No,
Mhm.
what is it, 2 inch pot?
Yeah, figs, they roots grow real fast. So you might need to up pot it.
Hmm. Yeah, I could do that too.
The everyday life of OCD is chick. Thanks for coming.
How you doing, Nikki?
Yeah, it's in a container. Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to water a lot. You have to water a lot more when they're in a container. Unless you do like J3s and put a little catcher pot down at the bottom of it, so it's just soaking it up.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on.
If you
What you
wish
mean?
death
I
on
would,
him, he'll die.
Jay, David. What you mean? I wish death on your Bordeaux? No, man. I want everybody fruit trees to grow.
Yeah,
Everybody.
get them groceries, boy. We need to grow as much as we can, man.
Yeah, yeah.
If we got land, if you can raise a few hogs or some chickens, whatever. Anything to keep you from having to go out there and pay these high prices and eat food that's nowhere near as good as what you would get at home. I don't care if it's half eaten by an animal. The other half you still eating is probably 100 times more better from you from what you get out of the store.
That's my subject for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I got rid of all my animals and everything. Ain't nothing back there but sheep, 2 dogs, and 1 chicken. I didn't want to be. I didn't want to have no kind of obstacles while I'm trying to clean up and everything. Have to worry about go feed the animals, and I just got rid of all the animals. Once I get that place squared away, I bring all the animals back.
He said you said it was gonna die and it died.
I don't remember telling you that none gonna die, David.
I just them ones that I did what like 3 Mondays ago. I'm finna have to up pot them because they already all rooted. They all rooted and all of them about ready to take up. Most of them putting off new growth already. And all I did was stuck them in some dirt. And, well, I put root hormone on some and some I put honey on. I was doing an experiment. Actually, the ones with the honey rooted faster than the ones with the rooting hormone on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I guess it's because it sticks better.
I got one mango in here popping out the dirt. I got some
Yeah,
ginger. Some ginger, they popping out the sides. I need to go put them in some dirt.
you need to do a catcher's pot on all your plants because the heat is terrible. Yeah, yeah. Go to Walmart, get you some. That's what I do. I get them long white trays from Walmart, probably about that deep. They probably about that deep. You can get about 2 big pots or 3 medium-sized pots in, and just fill that thing up with water in the bottom. It'll feed on there for a couple of weeks. That way they'll never dry out. It just keeps sucking it up from the bottom. It won't overflood it. Well, unless you just got a little small container off in there.
Root Essentials. It'll be a different taste this time though.
Yeah, honey, I always do this.
Yeah. This one shouldn't be tasting like the first one you had.
He said it was this winter that y'all was on somebody else's live when he said it.
Okay. Well, I don't feel bad. Mine died too. I'm gonna dig it up and see if the root's still kicking. If the root's still kicking, I'm gonna give it some fresh dirt and hope it come back to life. Well, I leave all my figs outside in the cold. I don't cover them up for nothing.
Yeah, I feel down here you have to cover yours, boy. If you don't, they're gonna die all the way back. I mean, after a few years they'll grow back faster, but still. You want some breeder crop, and you won't never get none of that breeder crop if you don't.
But I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cover them up. Well, hopefully I have my
LGGG love, thanks for coming.
hopefully I have my small grow tent up. I'm gonna put them all my fig trees inside the grow tent during the cold weather.
Hey, LGG, before you do that, you can use that water to rewater into your plants or into your garden. where all the nutrients has been washing out from your plant that you got soaking off in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's just free fertilizer. That's what I do with mine. I rewater it into either my fields or into my garden or something.
How you doing, Cheryl Faulkner?
It'll
Good
cut
to
me
see you,
through my
sis.
peach tree in half. Oh my God. Ooh,
You got more puppies again, Nikki?
ooh. I don't know if that's gonna recover or not, nigga. Ooh. You chewed it in half. Yeah, if you chewed it in half, it probably will gonna. It's gonna shoot off them. You know how them water suckers. I mean, you probably can pick one of them, but it's probably gonna be a minute before you get any more pieces. Oh, you welcome.
Or you could try to be a doctor and tape it all together.
Yeah, sometimes you can mend it back together and tape it.
Right.
And man, I got a lot of pruning to do, boy. I wish I could. These people come around here and cut some trees so I can get some wood chips, man. I ain't trying to go out and buy. I'm gonna have to buy a lot of wood chips. That's probably what I'm gonna have to end up doing. Unless I go over here at the cedar mill.
Shit, I'm waiting for it to as soon as the weather chill out real good. I
Mm-hmm.
got 2 loads over there. I got to go put on them trees I got in the back.
Oh
I
yeah, that's the
took them.
best stuff. It's been sitting there breaking down for a minute.
Right.
Especially had some of that fresh green in it.
Right.
It just might get mycorrhiza and just go even faster.
I got. Let me see. My miracle berry, my citrus, my ponderosa lemon. Them leaves was all yellow and everything. I took it, put them in some dirt, and I filled it up and put about 3 inches of wood chips on top.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing done turned pretty green. All the yellowness left out of that fella.
And I went in the other day. I don't know if it's from the heat or water. I don't know why it could be water because it rained like crap that day. But the other day I was out there in the garden. I looked at my pink lemonade and the top leaves are just wilted over.
Michael Farmer, how you doing, bro?
It's like, what's going on, dude? It could be. So I felt off in it was still wet. So I went around there and got some of that comfrey and banana mixture I've been brewing for the last 3-4 weeks and watered in with that. Went back in the house, come back out later on that afternoon. He perked on up. He was perked up. He still stand up at attention, boy. He loved that. I've been hitting that them watermelons with that too, boy. I got a couple that's growing. They growing.
I don't want to talk about no watermelon no more, man. I got 2.
Keep a puppy from both litter.
I went out there and hey, Microfarm, how you doing, bro? I went out there and I was kind of weeping over the watermelons and stuff, and I looked down. I had 2 watermelons that they're kind of like squash. They small on one end and big on the end.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and picked them up anyway. I said I ain't gonna let y'all bust on me. If I cut it open and you ain't right, that's fine too.
That's what my pumpkin. I think that first pumpkin I done let set on the vine too long and it's about kill that vine. But I've been waiting the other one, and I know the seeds come out of the same pack. But one of them stem is black. The other one is the first one is white, completely white. But the tendril is gone. So I'm thinking it's right, but I was waiting on that stalk to turn black like that other one, but it hadn't.
That's why I grabbed them. The tendon was gone, but the that core was still nice and green. Yeah, David, I know when a watermelon is right, but I ain't had no good time with my watermelon. They've been busting up on me. I had it covered up and everything, but the heat still got to it. I try to start from around the banana plant roots by filled with.
Bananas is heavy feeders. If you got some compost you can put down there, and some wood chips to put all on top of that, so you can get all them your worms to start coming up feeding on all that stuff. Well, they'll grow pretty good as long as you keep it watered in.
Shit, I ain't got nothing but a bunch of ants around my banana trees.
For real?
Yeah, there's a bunch of ants around there. I took and put some of that the ant stuff down there to kill them. They disappear for a little bit.
You have a good night too.
I went and watered it, but I see the ants came back. But the banana trees are growing though. I give it that.
Yeah, my banana trees growing like crazy, boy. These Carolina Kings is. These things growing like crazy.
I see somebody video, but it was showing that crown, that flower, but I ain't got no flowers on mine yet.
Oh, it didn't do nothing, but man, the first two racks start coming out looking pretty good.
DJ Ron, how you doing?
Then we
bro?
start getting all that rain. That's all I can figure. We start getting all that rain and all that them bad weather, them 60 and 70-mile winds. And dude, next thing I know, they just all falling off.
Tough.
So I cut the whole thing down.
Oh man. That's one of the things if I get some bananas out here, I know I did something good.
Yeah, ain't nothing like a DJ Ron. Thanks for coming. Yeah, bananas, they love that moisture, boy. They love water. You got a spot in your yard where it stays moist, that's where you should plant some bananas.
Yeah.
And they heavy feeders, boy. Anything you can feed to your bananas, feed it to it. Kitchen scraps. Dig a hole right beside them and throw it in there.
Dead animals. Oh.
Yeah, they probably feed on them too. Well, I know
Yes,
they
do.
do. Cheryl Faulkner, thank you for coming. First time I seen you.
I done threw a few squirrels, and then Led Farmer can tell you about that as well.
I put some squirrel bones in the ground before. There was one squirrel that drowned in my rain barrel. I forgot and left it uncovered. And I went out there to get some water. There was a squirrel in it. And I was finna plant that. That's when at first those militias like that. I was finna plant that and some blackberries. I just dug the hole and threw it off in the hole. Threw it off in the hole with that golden delicious.
My trees get water. I got a water hole sitting over there every time I walk out or whatever. Them fellas get some water.
For $2 each, you come up on a win.
Yeah.
In zone 8, yeah, right now, if you just bought them, yeah, I would keep them in the house.
Yeah.
I would keep them in the house and I wouldn't water them till the soil was always dry. And I would keep them, either if you get some grow lights probably be the best. But if you ain't got no grow lights in the south side window, and maybe try to put something behind it to reflect that light back on. Gloria, thank you for coming. Good night to all dog. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
What you saying? Did you eat it, Nikki? What you talking about?
Squirrel.
Oh, the squirrel. No.
Fried squirrel, good.
Yeah, it is. It is. Especially with the gravy.
I gotta have them deep fried. I like them deep fried.
I like
I never really tried them with gravy before.
I like it fried in gravy and on some rice.
Random Jake, thank you for coming, bro.
Now, I had too many squirrels out here, and I kind of go with the old tradition. When it's warm out, you don't eat the squirrels. But I also got another saying too. Once you put
rabbit, because rabbit get them worms in their neck.
I also got to think when you put that meat in some hot grease, I don't worry about it no more.
Yeah, they say don't eat rabbit. You can't go rabbit hunting in the summer and stuff. Because rabbits get them worms to go in their neck.
Mm-hmm.
And they say it messes up the meat. I don't know. That's just what I always heard. I don't know if it's old wise tale or what. But We used to
Random,
always
how
go
you
in the
doing,
winter.
bro?
We used to always go in the fall and the wintertime when it's cold.
Yeah, all the squirrels I caught, I put them down by the banana trees and stuff because
It's
I
just a
wasn't eating
little
them. I just
extra
wanted to get rid of
protein.
them fellas out there.
Unless they get into you, it could be a parasite.
True that.
I mean, we call them worms, but actually, I think it's what it is, a parasite, which is, you know,
But I come to realization if that grease hit that fella just right, that was a parasite.
yeah, it was. It was. But you know, some people don't cook their food all the way through either.
Yeah.
Some people
And
like it pink.
that's one reason I don't eat everybody cooking either.
You know, some people eat that stuff pink, boy. Real pink.
Is it pink or does it have blood in it?
Same difference. To me, same difference. If it ain't
If,
brown, I ain't eating it.
if it got blood in it, you ain't supposed to eat it.
I'm not going. If it's pink, I ain't eating it. If it's real pink, like bloody looking. Ugh.
Let's pause on this.
Who was that? Grace, thanks for coming.
Grace, how you doing?
Who was that? Company appreciation. We hit a milestone or something, and they was cooking the steaks on the grill. Man, they had me on them steaks, man. That thing was almost still blood in the middle. I was like, man, I ain't eating that.
No.
And you gotta put that thing back on there for about another hour for me or something.
No.
I'm not eating this. No,
No.
sir.
Now I could take a steak where it's not red bloodish wise, but just slight pink. Now that's good for me. But if it's all the way well done, I had to chop it up into little miniature pieces and make it into something else.
I can't eat it if it's that. If I see that a lot of pink, I can't do it. I go put it in the microwave or something. I'm not eating that. I can't do it. I seen some people that just like blood running off of them. Oh my God, dude. Ugh.
Yeah. I just
Raw,
saw
medium raw is what's up. No sir.
I just saw a TikTok not too long ago before I came on here, and the guy, he said, "White people, you making us look bad." I had to laugh. It was a girl. She was eating a raw steak.
Flavor. Ain't no flavor. Yeah, blood.
Yeah, it's
raw steak. You a vampire.
He just comes and said, "Y'all making me." First, we can't season our food right. Now you want to eat a raw meat? So, hey.
Yeah, I can't eat that raw stuff, boy. It's like some people eat sushi. I just can't eat.
Yeah, I can eat sushi.
Not me. I don't want no raw fish in my mouth either. Oh, you need some hot sauce, white. Oh Lord. Now, I like my stuff cooked well done. Man. I don't want no parasites in my stomach.
No. Well, that's one thing about food right now that if it ain't all the way cooked, something gonna happen to you regardless.
Smoked salmon sushi isn't wrong. I never heard of that before.
Yeah.
You can't either. My flavor. Chitlins, sure do. Set some chitlins up, boy. That's my type of eating. Some chitlins, pinto beans. Some people eat slaw. I don't like slaw. Cornbread, ton of greens, some deviled eggs. Oh my God. I'm talking about days.
I eat chitlins, but if you so-called finish cooking it and everything, and I still smell chitlins, I ain't gonna eat it.
You know, a secret with that, not smelling when you're cooking is put a couple of potatoes off in there with it. Potatoes take the smell away from them.
Yeah, but see, the thing to this, everybody don't know how to cook chitlins.
Everybody don't know how to clean them.
Yeah. hey, like I said before,
like vegetables raw, young and tender.
Like I said, during my father's my father's father-in-law funeral, one of his family members brought chitlin and everything, and they made a plate for me and my wife, filled the plate up with chitlins and all that. I looked at it, and you saw the whole intestine. Man, we threw that stuff in the trash.
You seen the whole intestines.
Yeah, they didn't cut them up. If they didn't cut it up, they didn't clean it. And
Bro,
they smelled like chitlins.
I'm gonna tell you my first and only story about chitlins. I was invited over to come have some chitlins. First of all, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I'm testing a new mic system, man. I just got this. Sorry, dude. That is the nastiest thing. It smelled like a hog. It smelled like a hog farm in the house. And I know you could douse it in Tabasco sauce or whatever, hot sauce, and you're good to go. But I'm good, man. I don't ever want to try that again. So I don't know. I just I tried vinegar. Yeah. I don't even think vinegar would take that smell out, man. I don't know how much.
I tell you plain and simple, bro. If you see chitlins and somebody tell you it's chitlin and you smell it and it smell like chitlins, they ain't clean.
Yeah, it smells like a hog farm.
Don't eat it.
They ain't clean thoroughly.
I don't even want to know.
Frost killed the wolves and the rabbits.
It was a New Year's Eve thing, man. Yeah, a New Year's Day actually, New Year's Day thing, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah, the snow and the frost, it kills that parasite, worm, whatever it is. And stuff.
But no, if you cook a steak right, and it's like 1.5 inches thick, and if you cook it to where it's pink in the very center of that, it's gonna be overcooked. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna be like, if you have it if you cook it right, it's gonna be like not blood red, but it's gonna be having some juice to it. And it's gonna have some, that's how you have a good steak. It's gonna be nice and tender, man.
Like a grayish red. Yeah.
More like a reddish brown kind of.
Hey, as long as there ain't no blood coming out.
Six balls, thanks for coming.
I want to say hey to everybody in the chat.
Sticks.
I wanted to come on and say hi tonight. That's all.
Yeah, I gotta have my steak done, man. I
Good to see you, bro.
All the way through. All the way through. I don't like it. I don't like to see pink in my steak.
Well, I got to have. I don't want no blood, nothing, but I want to see a little pink. I don't want to see no blood. I just want to see a little pink.
That's what she said.
You want to see? You just want to see just a little pink in it.
Oh, Random trying to slide one in. You all right, Random?
Oh, did you say Random? Did you say you was growing something?
Yeah, man. I got some tomatoes. They're only this tall. I think I have to wait though, man. Look, I started out with a whole flat, and I started them from seeds. I started them under the sink. I started out with a whole flat with individual things, and I'm only down to 5 left. And I think the reason why is it's just so hot. And we did have a storm come through today, so I put them outside to get some water. And I have a banana tree that I just planted in my front yard.
What kind of banana?
Huh?
What kind of banana?
It's like an apple banana, I think. I don't know. I got it at a yard sale, man. I paid $5 for it, and it was like this tall when I bought it. And it's grown, in the last couple days.
Well, you in Florida though, so I mean,
yeah.
It's probably a Goldfinger or Namoir or one of them I can't grow.
Now I'm reading David. David acting a fool as usual.
Real OCD is chick.
Thank you for coming, Six Bow.
She said real slick.
Yeah.
My bad. I mean, I'm not gonna say my bad. It's just a joke, That's all.
Yeah. I caught it, and apparently she caught it too.
Yeah. That's what they say, man. It's all pink. Never mind. Let me shut up. Odom, it's nice to see you, man. Congratulations on getting your monetization, brother. I'm really happy to see that, man. Well deserved.
You did any good fishing lately?
I did. I went today.
Did you?
Man, it was raining. It was like storming. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fish anyway because I've been craving fish lately. 9 times out of 10, I don't keep the freshwater fish that I catch. Y'all be seeing me catching these big tilapia and all this stuff. I don't never keep them. Today, it's a different story. I just got done cleaning them actually. So there's a catch, clean, and cook coming up. A video I'm about to put up soon, probably in the next day or two. But I cleaned them. I brought home 2 tilapia and 2 fish called Mayan cichlids. And the thing is like I wanted to see what the difference is with the flesh on these fish. And there's the tilapia is like a pinkish color. The Mayan cichlid had no bloodline in it. There was no. It was a white, and actually you can hold it up to the light, and it was like you can see rainbows in the flesh. It's a freshwater fish. Mayan cichlids are native to South America, but I've caught a lot of them. This is gonna be the first time I'm gonna try them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook them the same way. I'm gonna do them tempura style, but I'm gonna use a different technique. I'm gonna use Zatarain's fish breading, and then I have some plain breadcrumbs. I'm gonna do the egg wash and all that, and see how that comes up. But man, I'm telling you.
Ain't tilapia man-made fish?
No. They're native to they're native to Africa, actually, Mozambique, and stuff like that. It's just they're introduced. They're introduced to Florida. They were brought over here.
A trash fish that they crossbred with something to make tilapia.
No, I don't know about that. I think no, they're just native to another country and they're introduced to Florida. And they were brought over here to control the weeds and stuff like that. But same thing with Mayans. Mayan cichlids they used to be aquarium fish, and then they would outgrow the tank, and people would just flush them down a toilet, or they would just release them, and then they exploded in population or whatever.
I ain't never seen it. Yeah.
I wonder if that's a gar fish, not a gar. What is the name of that thing?
Mayan fish. I'm gonna look it up. I ain't never seen one.
Look it up. Mayan cichlid. I'd show you right now, but it's filleted in my trash can. I have a picture. I wish there was if I could show you a picture. Actually, if you check my channel right now, I put a screenshot with them on the board, on the cleaning board. And if you want to show that picture, that's cool. I don't know how to do all that, man. I'm not that technical savvy. But I wish I could show you, man. Actually,
put your whole family go to a doctor because they won't allow you time to go fishing. That fish is not from here. No, it's not from here.
Here,
it's from somewhere over towards Florida, somewhere.
Here you go.
I mean, Florida, Africa.
The 2 on this side are tilapia, and the other 2 on that side are from South America. Those are called Mayan cichlids.
They said some over there, but I also heard that they took some type of trash fish and crossbred it or did some type of DNA splicing on it to make the tilapia.
That might be possible.
And they start farming it.
If you look up Mozambique tilapia, that's where they're native to. There's a big Tanzania and stuff like that. They're not. I mean, they have different strains, just different different strains or whatever, but it's a actual species. But hey, if you're for real, I'm gonna learn some new stuff because I didn't know about that. I wish I could show you some pictures of the fish I caught today though, and like the tilapia, they're super, they're big, dude. I mean, they're like 3-4 pounds. I mean, you see from the picture here.
No, I would like to catch one of them halibuts. Down in Alaska.
Yeah,
catch one of the big old halibuts. They just flat.
Oh man, that's one place I have never been. There's 2 places in the world I always want to go. I've always wanted to go, and that's Alaska to do that, just like you said, the halibut, the salmon, and all that crazy stuff they got up there. and then the Northern Territory of Australia. I want to go there. I want to dive. I scuba dive too, so I want to go to the Barrier Reef, man, and see the Great Barrier Reef.
I wouldn't mind going to Alaska. I like to go up there to go hunting and probably do
Heck
some fishing.
yeah.
They said everything from Alaska live. They tell them in half code. Yeah, that's what they want to say. I don't know if they from Alaska. I mean, from Africa or where.
You
They
see,
could
you
have
see
created
them,
that in a lab and just start. I mean, we do know.
I'm not responding because I don't want to go nowhere near Alaska. I don't want to go nowhere where it's cold.
I just want to go enough to go hunting and then go fishing
Yeah.
and get back to where I belong.
I hope I didn't start anything by talking about that they're introduced. They're not invasive from Africa. They're introduced from Africa. The fish, you know.
No, he was just saying that they tell us there's a lot of stuff come from Africa that's not. That don't really come from Africa.
I don't know, man. I have no idea. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what they tell us.
They're native to South America too, though.
Yeah.
I just know they're not native to Florida. How about that? They're not native to Florida. They're introduced. But the Mayan cichlids are definitely from South America, and they are invasive. That's why they have no limit on how many. You can go out and slay 3,000 tilapia in one
Hey,
day.
why ain't you down there catching them pythons, man? They paying a lot for them pythons.
Oh, bro, yeah. I want to do that. I actually signed up. For the rodeo. I actually signed up for the rodeo this past
Can't
year.
you just go on some of your like if you got some friends, man, or people they found some snakes in their yard and need somebody to come get them? Can't you just go get them and
I
sell
find
them?
snakes all the time. But
They going for high, boy, down there. I see what's the name of that show I watch? Swamp
Python. Oh yeah.
with
There's
Troy
Python
Landis.
Cowboy.
With Troy Landis, who I'm talking about, some Swamp People. He's on there.
Yeah, Swamp People. He had Zach Ketchum from Catch 'em All. He's a YouTuber, and he joined it. And then there's the Python Cowboy. He does it too. Actually, he won it a couple years ago. This guy named Python Cowboy. But they just caught
You learn a lot on YouTube.
18-footer.
Yeah.
18 feet, man. That's
They
a
down there
massive
catching
snake.
pythons, and some of them they get them for like $300 and $400 and $500 a piece for each snake, and then they catching hybrids. They cross between a python and a rock python.
That'll be $500 I miss because every time I see, I be shooting.
Shooting, man, that's money in the bank.
Okay.
No, hey J3, these guys go out at night, man, in a truck, and they shine a spotlight on the side of the road.
That's when they're most active.
It's thick jungle, and then they see a snake. They see the eyes of the snake, like it reflects back, and then they jump out the truck and run into that jungle.
And run, snakes is fast, man. Snakes is fast.
Now I ain't gotta lie. I probably ain't got the cojones to do that myself, man.
Oh, we can do it. We can do it.
All right. Yeah.
I'll give me one of them catch 'em sticks though.
Yeah. You just gotta grab these guys by the tail or whatever, and then you gotta jump on their head and grab them and then put them in a bag, and then put a bolt in their head.
I jumping on your back, man. Those snakes bite and fight back.
J3's like, no.
They know a python. They'll be all right.
Now, hey Rand, I'll tell you plain and simple. Me and snakes used to be fine. But I had two light-skinned fellas. They was on my vehicle, and they loved playing with snakes and want to take snake backs to Garrison. And they used to take the snake and put it in the toolbox. And if you don't know the snake in there, you just go lifting up the box so you can move it and stuff. The snake come jumping out. Man, I almost shot one of my own friends.
Oh hell yeah!
Man, I bet. I didn't tell y'all about that mess. I don't. I'm gonna say it this way. I'm black. I don't mess with snakes.
I feel you.
The best snake is a dead snake, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I hear you.
I ain't scared.
I'll tell you, when I was in
You're
middle
not
school,
faster than a bullet.
I grew up most of my life in Texas, right? And I moved to North Carolina when I was in like the 6th grade, 7th grade. We were outside playing kickball, and I was outfield. I was out by the fence line. And one day I was out there and on the fence line, and ain't nobody hitting the ball out that far. And I was way out there. And long story short, there was I looked over and I seen a green snake up on a vine snake on the fence. And I'm from Texas. I've caught these things numerous times before. Yeah, they might bite you, but they don't hurt at all. It's just like they it don't hurt, and they're not venomous. Anyway, long story short, I walk over to the fence line and I catch it,
Not Daredevil.
and I go, "Hey, coach, check it out! I caught a snake!" And the whole entire class took off running including coach.
I used to catch them and put them in my pocket and try to sneak them in the house. And
Yeah.
my mama was scared of everything. She's scared of little ants and stuff. But you know,
Yeah.
I used to get beaten. She's
I tell you,
finding in the
I tell
house.
you what,
I used
I'll
to
be-
get beaten, boy.
I beat the brakes off both of y'all. I will beat the brakes off you.
I used to catch them all the time, boy.
I tell you what, that's when I learned that. That's
You
when I
ain't gonna hurt,
earned
he got
the,
It just make you a little sick at your stomach a little bit. Little garter snakes or something.
that's when I earned the nickname Tex. Everybody started calling me Tex after that. My nickname in high school was Tex. In junior high and middle school, junior high, all that era, everybody called me Tex. But yeah, I hear you, man. Because when I moved to Florida, my first 2 months here, after retiring from the army and moving out here, there was a black snake. There was a black snake in the front yard that kept running around. Well, one morning I go out and I'm having coffee. I'm smoking a cigarette on the front thing, and I seen the black snake and he disappeared. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I had sandals on because that's what you wear in Florida. You just wear sandals. Next thing you know, I'm sitting here and I'm on my phone and I'm having my coffee. I'm sipping my coffee, and next thing you know, I feel this ticklish feeling on the tip of my toes. I look down, bro. No joke, dude. That snake calmly and casually went in between my legs and its whole entire body. That ticklish feeling was his scales raking across my big toe, through my. And I ain't gonna lie. I know they're harmless, but bro, I was like, let's just say I went back inside, man. I was like, no, I'm done. And this guy, I didn't even know he was there. He snuck up on me. I'm sitting there on my phone like this, and next thing I feel this feeling, this weird sensation on and I look down, and this snake is right in between my toes. His whole entire body went down. Oh, nope.
He's looking at
No,
toes.
sir. That's too close. Random madness is right,
Random
LTG.
I know. David would have got that.
Yeah.
He
I don't
was
know,
just-
man. Up here, black snake, it ain't nothing but a little. We call them black racers.
Racers, yeah.
Most of them will chase you, but I don't know about down there in Florida. They could be in my moccasin. Them things.
Well, no, it's the same ones. It's the same ones. Racers, black racers, and they fast too.
Yeah.
They are fast. That's why they
You turn
call them
around
racers.
and chase them back though, they'll stop.
You
They
right.
will.
They fast. Let's play Gunsmoke. We'll see which one is fast. Shit.
David said my toes look like baby rats. Man, my toes don't look like baby. Man, I do got some ugly ass toes. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know about rats.
Yeah. My mama punished me severely for sneaking
They're
stuff.
pretty
in my-
wide. LGG. My toes are pretty wide. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even show you my toes, man. But
I don't want to see your toes.
No,
I
you know
don't
how
see your toes.
you know how people have this with their toes, where their big toe, their big toe is longer than the rest of their toes. I am the opposite. My big toe is like this right here, and then the rest of my toes are a lot longer. Trust me, you don't want to see my toes. I have like
No, I
be a
don't.
swimmer. I could be an Olympic swimmer, bro. No. Anyways,
Yeah, you stay on the water.
I do. I love the water, man.
You lived in Florida your whole life?
No, sir. I just
Yeah, you
moved
said
down here.
you
I
moved
just
there
moved
when
down
you
here in
were young.
2019, 2019. I moved here. I'm from Carolinas, man. I'm from North Carolina
You from North
originally.
Carolina?
Yeah, I'm a country boy in Florida, man, but a different kind of country. I'm a Carolina boy in Florida.
So you from North Carolina, so you know about that liver pudding stuff, don't you?
But no, I can't. I can't do all that, man.
You know
I
about it?
don't.
Cause that's where I heard. Cause my mom's ex, he's from North Carolina, down there by
Yeah.
Raleigh and all that.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
it was him and his friend. It was a friend of mine too, but both of them was from down that way. And they used to tell us all the time, "Yeah, we go down to North Carolina. We're gonna get you some liver pudding. We're gonna get you some liver pudding."
It
You
is
They was
get that
talking
in
common.
about this
Georgia
stuff
too.
like it was some type of dessert or something, man.
It
So,
is common. My ex girlfriend, man, she used to get it all the time, and it was like already made. Like you get it in the
Yeah,
flat in the
yeah.
grocery store.
it's nasty. It's
Yeah. No,
disgusting.
sir.
It's
Yeah.
No, no,
disgusting.
it's good. It's good.
It's black, man. Look like little fish
Yeah.
eggs or
It's
It
something.
look like
not black.
curdled
Yeah,
blood is what it looks like.
it's black. It looks like you got fish eggs. They be mixing in with their grits, and man,
That's rice. That's rice.
they be mixing in with grits. At his mama's them house, they mixed it with grits, and it was me. I never forget it. It was me, my wife, my mama, and my ex, my mama's ex. We was all sitting there. They gassed us up. We all took a bite. I looked at my wife and said, "You like it?" She looked at my top and said, "Mm-mm." You just gotta know my wife. She ain't finna bite her tongue about nothing. It
The only
was so
innards
funny. It was so funny, man. But it was nasty, dude. It was. It was
the
nasty.
only innards that I actually have ever enjoyed and eat are two things. One, I do love some chicken fried chicken gizzards, man.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
like fried chicken.
That's what's up. Like the breaded fried, man. And if you want some quick energy, it'll fill
Ooh,
your
put
body up with
season with some red pepper,
yes, sir.
too. Oh my
And dip it with some Tabasco sauce, man, or Texas Pete. Oh
god.
man.
I put my
Yep.
red pepper in my flour when I'm breading. I put my red pepper in it then, so
Right.
it gets off in there. Oh my god, it's so
And yet
good.
and the other thing is my grandma's giblet gravy. Oh my
Giblet
god,
Yeah.
gravy.
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Talking
My
about on
mom used to make this
Thanksgiving.
brown gravy. She would cook either pork chops or chicken, and she would make this brown gravy and smother it in it. Oh my
Mm.
god, she would fry the pork chops or the chicken, then she would put that brown gravy on top of it.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh
giblet gravy is when when you buy a turkey and you're getting ready to roast it, and that little
mhm.
bag of stuff you pull out of it, you
Yeah,
take all that and you boil
yeah.
it. You
Hard
boil it,
kidney neck.
Thanksgiving.
and then man, you add some starch into it, and then a little bit of
Boiled
salt.
eggs.
Boiled, yeah, chopped up, boiled it. Oh man, that's giblet gravy, and I'm telling you, and the neck, you got to boil the neck, but you got to pull the neck bones out, and you got to pull all the meat off.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You just break it up and you let them bones stay up in now.
Yeah,
And you put that
Man,
on
put a
top
little
of
bit
that
more flavor.
dressing.
I
Yeah,
never thought
boy.
about that. I always took the bone out, the neck bone out, and then I literally take a fork and I just rake all the meat
So
off
how
of
do
it.
y'all eat y'all greens? I know it's how I eat mine. Deviled egg on top or boiled egg.
Huh?
I put a boiled egg in vinegar.
Yeah,
Chop
hi
that boiled
daddy.
egg up on top of my greens. Oh my god,
You've been a
You
collard green?
strange, boy. You strange.
that's delicious. That's
Yeah, I
delicious.
don't know about that.
That's country eating right there. You don't know nothing about that, J3. That's a
Well, what you
country
gonna
eating.
put an egg on top of the greens for?
Put your boiled egg on top of them greens and some little vinegar. Oh,
I don't know about that one. I ain't never heard of that
Well,
one.
man, I don't know. I don't know why I
That's
mess with you,
that's
man.
some extreme
I
country right
don't,
there.
I don't know why I mess with you.
that's a good eating right there. You gonna have to try that. You gonna have to try it.
No, no, I ain't. No, I
Yeah.
ain't.
That boiled egg is good on top of that. That boiled egg is good on top of greens, boy.
Now I
Nah,
got a quick
Onions
question
on
for you. Talking about greens.
some hot water. Oh yeah, some hot water cornbread. Oh,
Oh man,
I
hot
make some
water
good hot
cornbread,
water
yeah.
cornbread.
I got a quick question.
Yeah,
You talking about greens, collard greens, correct? Collard
Well,
greens.
Yeah.
I prefer turnip greens,
Oh.
but we mix our greens. Mostly turnips and a few collards. But mostly
Yeah,
turnips.
collard greens is what. Now I got a question. Bacon.
Messed up in greens. No, sir. Them greens are fire like that.
Yeah, greens are awesome. Do you? But you got to have a.
Smoked turkey.
I usually do it with ham hocks, man. Smoked ham
Ham
hocks. Yeah,
Smoked turkey.
or bacon or smoked turkey. Yeah,
Smoked
yeah,
turkey.
that works too. That works too. See, a lot of people in the chat probably don't understand.
How you doing, Deborah?
Oh,
Yeah.
more. Well, I love my greens like that.
My grandma made the best.
Oh well, yeah. Now y'all all curious. Y'all gonna try it the next time y'all get some greens. Watch.
That's a lie.
When
Oh,
you
yeah.
try, it, you're gonna be like, boy, thank you, Odin. You should turn me on to something delicious. Delicious.
I don't know about the egg thing in there, man. I don't know. How do you even make it? Can you
What?
describe it one more time, please? Can you describe it one more time? You said you put an egg in there.
After you cook your greens, after your greens cook, you cook your boil your egg. You put your egg on top of it. You smash that egg up on top of your greens, which I put a little vinegar on mine. Some people don't. I do. And then you get you some hot water cornbread. Make you some hot water cornbread too.
Sop up the juice.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna knock it until I try it, but yeah.
I'm gonna knock it because
I don't think no carrots in my hot water cornbread.
we don't play with no egg or no greens. Nah, we don't play that.
Oh, it's delicious. That's delicious. We gonna have to try it. I guess it's just a Tennessee thing. Well, everybody down here eat all
Yeah,
that.
that man trying to put me to sleep. Shoot.
You sure gonna blow up. and put some country eating right there. It's gonna put some weight on you.
Nah.
Especially
Back on the egg and vinegar. You gonna try it? Try it.
Especially when you
Nah,
have
You
them
gonna
raw.
taste the cornbread is good.
I done put the
Yes.
vinegar on the collard greens. I done put vinegar on there.
You
But
don't
I ain't put
vinegar
no
the
egg
collard
on
greens?
there, man.
Have you had deviled egg before when you had greens?
But
Yeah,
on
but
the side,
they wasn't combined.
Well, next time try putting just a little piece on them greens. Just a little piece.
Odoms.
Just try it.
but it's
Oh,
gonna.
It ain't
the
gonna hurt
green-
you to try it. You like
Don't
both
you
of
have?
them, so I
Don't
mean,
you have juice in
ain't
those
like you gonna
greens
mess
though?
nothing up.
You're supposed to have juice in those greens. If
They
you have
mix
juice in those
anyway.
greens,
Yeah.
then it's gonna water down the egg and the deviled egg. You know that little.
You mash your egg up in your greens anyway. They don't care nothing about being watered down. It's all getting mixed anyway when you put it in your mouth. So,
Won't
I'm with J3.
somebody please help this man? He need a real meal. Won't somebody help this man? You ain't gonna tell him you just slipped into that. You one day you was just hungry and couldn't find nothing to eat, and
where my weight
somebody
at?
threw you some greens, and then somebody brought you an egg, and you just threw it together, and oh man,
Eagles
I bet.
Tracer says it firms the eggs, so she must partake in that. She said love vinegar and eggs. Oh, we're talking about not vinegar and eggs. We're talking about I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading the chat.
Now Odom's talking about vinegar, eggs, and collard greens.
Right, all
say that's
together
a no.
and cooked together. Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's how we eat ours down here. Everybody in my family, we put an egg on our turnip green. And it is delicious. You boil your egg or get deviled egg, however you want to.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I have one
Delicious.
confession I gotta make. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I have one confession. So sometimes when things get rough, I've had ramen noodles, like especially my favorite Oriental flavor. And then you take an egg and once you get it done, you take an egg, crack it, and put it in there and mix it up. Now I've done that. I will say I've done that. Have you ever tried that before? Take your ramen noodles, like literally.
Yeah, I know about that now. I can deal with that.
And then you crack an egg in it and mix it up.
Yeah, and the thing to it is the soup is so hot that it's gonna cook the egg straight off the bat.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
But
My granddaughter, she like hers something like that, but she wants you to cook her eggs separate, sunny side up. And then after the noodles get done, she'll put the egg on top of the noodles.
I just
That's
see you
awesome.
talk on chocolate salad. Chocolate,
I
chocolate.
don't eat ramen noodles.
Uh-oh.
That's called egg drop soup. He said that's all
Well,
type of
it's not
egg
like
drop soup.
I wanted to eat them, Cheryl. It's just because it was what I had to, to choose from at the time. She said, don't eat
You never
random,
had gel noodles? No.
don't eat swole burgers. Yeah,
Man,
yeah, you don't ever swole, you don't swole. Yeah, yeah. Y'all know, man.
now I came home one day and I cooked my family jailhouse casserole.
Jailhouse casserole.
Yeah, they
Uh-huh.
liked it.
Yeah, you can take the tater chips, you crush them up, put them in
Yeah,
there with it. Yeah.
But we used to do ours, but we called it what we call it? Nacho casserole. So we use nachos or Doritos, whichever.
Yeah.
You put a layer of that down, put you a mixture of what was we use? Rotel or ground hamburger meat.
Hmm.
Put that down, then you put your cheese on top of that. Then you put some more nacho. Then you put another layer of your meat dip, your meat and Rotel mix. Then you put
Making a
cheese on top of that, and then you put
heck
it in
yeah.
it'd be like a lasagna, be layered. Pretty
Yeah,
good, pretty good.
like a shepherd's pie on another level.
hey, hey,
It's gonna get you moving though to the
I took
bathroom.
I took
There
them
you
old I took them old school prison food. I did it in the chip bag and everything.
Yeah, you yes. I
go.
I
Get it in the chip bag.
Yeah, you
yeah,
mix it all up, you put it in the
think
bag, and then you press it all down to get your mold. And then you take like a hot towel or something, and you just set it up in the towel and let it stay there for a little while. And when you come back, you cut that bag open, let it put it on a bigger plate, and you just cut your section off. And hey, sprinkle a little hot sauce on that. Shoo.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want none of
Hey,
that. I don't want
I
none
don't know
of
about it either, but I heard about it.
Hey,
that. I think I seen it in a movie once.
I seen it in real life. It wasn't me, but I saw him make it, and
Yeah,
when I got home, I made it. It was good.
you gotta be creative, man. You just gotta be creative with what you got sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when we was young, we used to eat bean sandwiches. We used to get beans and put them on two pieces of bread.
Nah,
The
I ain't never had
potatoes,
it. I ain't never had it that
the
hard.
fried potatoes.
Have you ever had smashed potatoes, bro? If
Smash
you
them.
haven't, if you, yes, all right. You take a potato, but not the big russet potatoes. You take the little small round potatoes. You boil them for like I don't know 8 minutes. Not to where they're all mushy or anything, but they're you can put a fork through them and they just slide right through. And you need to put them on a pan, a baking pan. Spread some olive oil on there, and then you lay out your potatoes, and you take a coffee cup, man, and you squash the potatoes down, squash them each down to where they're flat like a pancake, and then you drizzle some more olive oil on there, and you add some seasoning, whatever seasoning you like, and you throw that in the oven, and it crisps them up like a tater tot kind of. I'm telling you, bro, it's called smashed potatoes. So
We
delicious.
call them potato cakes. We
Yeah, yeah. Same
we'll
thing.
we'll boil the potatoes down and smash them. And you put the cheese and whatever else you want in
Yeah,
it,
you can do that
and you
too. You can do
fry
that
them up
too.
like you do like a salmon powder in some grease until
Yeah.
you're brown on both sides. They call them potato cakes.
Eagles Trekker said, "Smash them like a head." That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good stuff though. I love it. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to be doing for dinner with my fish. That, by the way, it's 10:28, and I still haven't even started my. I just wanted to come in and talk to you guys,
I appreciate it.
but yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, it's delicious though, man.
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah,
You too, man.
Uh,
You too.
Tori said earlier, is that a do cap you got on your head?
It's from what I understand, it's called a skull cap. It's not a do rag. And I get them on Amazon. I get 5-packs, man. I got numerous colors.
Yeah, it's about the same. It's about the same thing though.
It's a
It's all a
do-rag.
different name, but
I don't even know what that is.
Back when I used to have hair, that's what we called it. And I had
Yeah, that's a
the same
do-rag
thing.
you get on,
I
bro.
had
Yeah,
blue ones and black ones.
If I took it off, that's what my head would look like.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But I wears these 9 times out of 10 because it keeps the sweat out my brow, out my eyes.
Yeah, when you bald headed, that sweat just keeps rolling in your face. You ain't got no hair to catch.
So
We
that's
always
why
have to wipe it.
plus it kind of just it's a character that it's my character. That's all. Just like some people have their own characters, and it's Eagles Treasure. It's a do-rag.
It probably helps your head down there in Florida too when you get overheated.
Yeah, it does. It's SPF. It's it blocks off the sun. Yeah, I guess you could say a do-rag, but from what I understand, it's supposed to be a skull cap.
Same difference though. Serves the same purpose.
Yeah. It keeps the sun off my head, and I
Keeps your waves tight.
And we do it to put waves in our hair, bro.
Yeah, it keeps your waves tight.
Yeah, I don't have waves though. I got nubs of hair. Like
I got a wavy head, but I ain't no wave over there.
I like it. I like wearing them, man. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I mean, I could wear
back when I had hair.
I could wear something like that.
2 days ago.
Nah, then you'd be looking too much like Tory.
I'm sure this is the hat I troll Tory with all the time, man. But it's not.
You already light skinned it, but then now you look exactly like him with that hat on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I don't know how he shapes his hat. It's perfect all the time though. That hat he wears is always. He must have I don't know what he does to keep his hat so perfect all the time, man. But
yeah,
he set it on a mannequin when he take it off.
Probably, yeah. Instead of throwing it on the table like I do.
Hey.
Hey, thank you.
Black guy over there. Hey, well, I appreciate y'all for coming, man. It's 9:30, so I'm probably gonna get off.
All right, bro.
All right.
Hey, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure.
For you two, peace and a bottle of hair grease. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but hey,
I can rub some on my scalp. Maybe it'll grow back.
Hey,
congrats again on your monetization.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Good going, bro. Good going. All right, y'all take it easy. See y'all on the next round, bro.
Yes, sir.
Be blessed.
Hey, like I always say, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. Like I always say, if God be for you, who could be against you? No one. Y'all have a blessed night.